Quadring, what's up, man? Happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween, my friend.
We did it. Hey, look
Very.
what we got. I don't it's kind of dark in here because I'm ready for movie mode.
Oh shit! I forgot snacks. That's the one thing. You know what? I had enough crap. Yeah. Usually we get a few trick or treaters because I'm in a development and the properties are
Mhm.
big, so very rarely. And I'm like, you know what? I should go get a bag of candy just in case. And of course, we got zero trick or treaters, and I'm probably on like a speedball dose of sugar from eating candy. So it's probably better than anything else. But I got my beer here. I'll stick with my alcohol.
Nice. Yeah, I went up to the shop, to the horror and pins shop, and hung out there and caught people coming in trick or treating and stuff like that. Wanted to see if I was open because it's a Halloween place.
Yeah, better be open. Damn it.
Yeah, I would it would be sacrilegious to not be open. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Something unrelated kind of cool happened. I was playing the new Guns N' Roses pinball machine, and for the second time in a row, because last time I played it the other day, the same thing happened. I'm like within 2 minutes of beating that machine.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that one's a hard one. That's good. That's a lot to do. It's a really intricate machine. So I'm looking forward to whooping that one. But at the same time, you lose a little bit when you beat one of the machines.
Mm-hmm.
You lose it a little bit because you don't have that drive to beat it anymore.
Steve, what's up, my friend? Happy Halloween.
Let's hop into chat here and see what's going on.
Yeah, we're just waiting. We're just waiting for Brady Patrick. He's running a little late, so we're just gonna hang out, chat. Anybody wants to pop in and chat? Hopefully, we tried to pick this time frame because we figure if people are trick or treating, you should all be done by now.
Big
So,
Steve, you're gonna watch Halloween with us?
yeah, Steve, you gonna hang out and watch it with us tonight or what? We're gonna do a nice little commentary. I got how many are on here? Holy shit! Let's see. If people remember from that earlier podcast, there is 68 goofs, gaffes, or continuity errors.
Not sure how long he'll last, but it sounds like he's gonna watch along with us. We're gonna set it up. If you want to get set up, we're gonna set it up to where we're right at the black screen right before the music starts in the very beginning. And we're gonna do a 3, 2, 1 kind of thing and press play.
Yep, and we'll just start it immediately. I got it on my second screen here. I have it on my thumb drive, so that's where I'm watching it from. So we're just waiting for Brady Patrick. We're going to jump in. Had a good time last night at the podcast. That was had a blast.
Always.
So if anybody hasn't watched it, go back and watch it. It was definitely a good time. We had our good list, celebrating all things Halloween for 44th anniversary.
Like we're doing tonight.
Like we're doing tonight. We're going to hit play shortly. Let me see. Where's Brady? Come on, Brady.
And the great thing is, thinking about it, that now starting tomorrow is the official countdown to when we're most likely had just gone, because I doubt it's going to be on Halloween day. It never works out that lucky. But next time we watch this thing on Halloween on the podcast, it'll be we'll have been to the H45 convention.
This is right. It's true.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
That's cool because we were a few years back. We were looking forward to 2018, that movie coming out, and then the following year was supposed to be Halloween Kills, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then it got pushed back.
Yep.
And then we had more years to look forward to, and then once that was over, we had a year to look forward to for Ends. And now that that's over, we got another year to look forward to for the H45. So we're rocking.
Yes, we are. Oh, what happened? Brett, he just appeared, then he disappeared. It's like the Flash. Where'd you go, man? Where'd you go?
Comes and goes.
And last night after I got done having my beers and chatting with Brett, I watched, did you ever see the Paul Lynde Halloween special with Kiss on
Kiss?
Yeah, that's what I watched last night. I watched that last night. I sat in the easy chair, put on the Paul Lynde Halloween special. And
that's the one where that woman was on there, that old school actress, right?
Yeah, well, the two witches.
And said, "Who are you fooling with that Jewish schnoz?"
Oh no, this is the Paul Lynde special where it's not that one. That was the Mike Douglas show.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Brady, look at you. Still in costume.
Hello, still in costume. What's happened? No, I'm changing it up. Screw that. We're going. We're going.
Nice. Oh
There
shit.
you go. Look at you. That's what we should do. We should all wear a mask with it.
Nice.
Thank you for being patient. Long night so far.
Well, hey, Brett, if you want to queue up, we're on the black screen. Pause right before the music starts. There's like a half second there.
Okay.
And how? Yeah. So I just have it. It's at 0. All you gotta do is hit play, and the music should start.
Okay. One
No.
second. Okay, I'm right there now.
And then you just got to make sure your volume isn't picked up pretty much by the thing, because I'd hate for it to kick us off or something for copyright. I don't know how that works on YouTube.
Yeah, I'll probably move my screen a little bit then, so we don't get dinged on that.
And we can say whatever we want right now, because most likely it'll be edited out for the when we put it up live, or not live, but when we put it up for people to watch in the future.
This will be good stuff.
Oh, what was that?
Right.
Sound like something fell.
Oh, me?
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's its framing to the 2.35 aspect ratio.
220, 221, whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
You got your snacks? I brought my popcorn, big dog.
I stole a whole bunch of candy.
There you go. You're
There you
prepared. You're just
Drank
sitting
a
here
couple
gonna have
Blue
some.
Moons. I'm set.
It's Halloween. Happy Halloween, bro.
Yes, indeed. I'm ready now. So whatever we got.
I got a cooler full of snacks.
So the way I see it, we're all queued up, and anyone that wants to follow along, just get to that black screen and press pause right before the music starts right away. We'll in a second here we'll do a 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and then we'll all play at the same time. And then periodically throughout the movie, I think it's a good idea. Every now and again, I will say a line from the movie with them, so you know where we're at, and hopefully it lines up with you. And if you're a little behind, you could move it, and if you're a little forward, you can move it. That kind of thing.
Yeah, like
But,
if we see Deborah Hill's hands. Oh, there's Deborah Hill's hands.
That's right. Well, yeah, you're right. The commentary will be pretty obvious if it lines up, because we'll be talking the whole time most likely. Sounds like we got a lot of info.
Before we start, when was the last time you've clean shaved? Because I'm never doing this again. This feels weird.
I hate it. I feel like I got no chin.
Yeah, I got a fat face. I'm so upset with myself right now. Thank God I have alcohol.
It comes back in no time, homie.
Oh, it does. It'll grow quick.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
I gotta work on the sides of this, and then I'll just maybe dye it a little bit, and then, like I said, I gotta work on my Loomis cosplay. Actually, I was on the Trick or Treat site looking at the costume.
well, let me know if you need anything, because I've been placing orders regularly. And real quick, I did order the Halloween 3 Toonie Terrors if you haven't got one yet.
No, I ended up getting it because you
sorry.
didn't say you were gonna get it. Well, maybe Brett needs it.
Yeah, so anybody that needs it, I'll have that coming. But cheers, gang. Happy Halloween. I'm excited for this.
Brady, did you freeze? We got a frozen Brady.
How frustrating is that, Brett? I know how that goes, man.
He's frozen.
Frozen in
Oh,
time.
now you're better. There you go.
Yeah, that was weird.
Yeah, you froze.
Well, let's hit it so that we can get it going at the right time, and then we can continue talking all we want, because this is going to be 100% talking during the movie, like Mystery
Oh,
Science
yeah.
Theater kind of.
Oh, yes. Absolutely.
You guys ready?
So yeah, count down.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, hit.
I thought you were going to do the Wayne's World there. Remember what they stop after
Oh, Compass International Pictures release.
Who the hell are they?
They're a difficult company to work with. That's who.
Those bastards.
This is a good one. And, you know, that's another thing I hated about the last 2 Halloween movies was that pumpkin in the beginning just looked all generic and stupid. Like they look terrible. Am I wrong?
Really, I got to be honest with you. I think the pumpkin in the second one's my favorite. I like this one. It's obviously the better movie, but The pumpkin, the second one's awesome with the skeleton.
Yeah, the way it opens up. You know how
Mhm.
big that thing is? Have you seen pictures of it in real life?
Yeah, that's Billy Kirkus owns that. It's huge.
Yeah, huge.
Huge. It's huge.
It was huge.
I see PJ Souls. I just imagine if Dennis Quaid, man, it would have been something seeing him in this movie, even though John Michael Graham's awesome.
I'm actually gonna put my spectacles on for this because if I have to read the continuity goofs and gaffs, I can't read it.
I don't know if you guys know the Halloweenies podcast. That's through Bloody Disgusting. One of the guys is from Chicago, and there's like a whole big survey of where Haddonfield really would be if it's in Illinois.
Oh, really?
Uh-huh.
Kind of a cool concept, but it's considered more towards southern Illinois, towards Springfield, they think. But
Cool. Could you imagine having a name Cool? You must have some badass parents.
Cool. Well, you know what? Whose kid was? Did you ever see the movie Parenthood?
I
Steve
don't
Martin,
remember it.
Yeah, the one kid guy had his kid was name was Cool.
Did I miss Barry Bernardi's name? Adam Sandler's producer pretty much nowadays?
Hey, you guys tell me if you hear it, because I'm going to try to bring it up just a dash.
Let me just mute this.
Does the math line up? Because it's 63, he's 8, right? Or wait, no, he killed his sister when he was 6, correct?
Correct.
That means
Correct.
he was born in 57. And then in 78,
He was
He's
21.
21. 15
Yes.
years later. Yeah.
and then
Well,
they say he's 19 in the credits, right?
No, 23
23, that's right.
for whatever reason. I don't.
Yeah.
Then they fucked up again on Halloween too.
Yeah, he's 21 and 2. That's only because of their check the dental records, right?
And here's the minute, man.
We should time it when they go upstairs and just see if those at home want to try to beat his record or something. I don't think it's possible.
Yeah. And talk about a gentleman with a goofy signature, but it was good that he finally showed up at a convention.
I know.
Well,
That
here's one.
teeny
Look right there. There's all the cords sticking out of the window.
Yep.
Did you ever notice the moon right there? That was a lucky shot.
That was a lucky shot.
That was. Yep.
You know what's amazing though, Pat? I you probably you've seen enough videos. You see the house in person, and it's much smaller. Right? Maybe Michael could attest.
Oh, it is. No, I know. I heard it's very small.
It's not big, right, Michael? You get to
No, it's tiny, tiny.
And here we go. So another one is when he walks through the living room, which is coming up. If you look at the clock, it's 9:25 on the wall. On the stove, it's 9:25. On the wall, it's 9:40. But now you're going to hear the clock chime 10 times.
Look at the shadow of the camera. It's awesome.
Yeah.
See the
Just
shadow?
The
Yeah.
shadow of the camera. Yeah.
Oh, those old box TVs.
I think somebody's sitting on the organ there.
Nah. Well, she's probably sitting on the organ upstairs. Well, actually, no. I don't think there was enough time for her to sit on the organ.
This continuous take, though, is definitely a high spot of the film, though.
Oh yeah.
Like Touch of Evil.
Yeah.
I'm really surprised David Gordon Green didn't try it again after 2018, because what he did in 2018 I thought was pretty cool with it.
And when you walk up to the top of the stairs, you're going to see. Let's see. Her clothes are all balled up in a pile on the floor at the top of the landing. After he picks up the clown mask on the ground, the pile of clothes is now trailing piece by piece towards Judith's room.
Judith's room, known as the chiropractor's office now. No, something like
Yeah,
that.
to the chiropractor's office. So
Or
let's
whatever
see.
it is. I don't remember.
So
I
let's
think
see
it's
what
a financial advisor.
It's something. I think it changed even from 2000.
There's the ball of clothes on the floor.
Now
Yeah.
here's a break.
And
There's
this
the
is
cut.
There's the cut. Now they're going to be trailed. One
Whoa,
by
I
one.
never noticed.
Yep.
So this isn't one continuous shot. It's decent for what it is, but
Right
they
when
did
he
break.
put the mask on.
Yep.
Hey, baby.
Uh-oh. Hello.
Rose appeared in Playboy in 1974, June 1974. She was the centerfold.
You know, why do you look back at the bed? He was like he was looking for his boyfriend. The boyfriend. That's where I'm supposed to be.
Oh yeah, Sandy Johnson had some nice knobs.
She still kept it up pretty well for her age nowadays. Too.
Still pretty woman for her age, man. I'm telling you.
And her husband, if that's his, he looks like Santa Claus.
Looks like Santa Claus. Yeah.
Nicest people, though.
Oh,
Like,
and she's super sweet, super nice.
Very nice. I believe they're from your state, aren't they?
yeah, they're not a lot far from here.
Okay, so here he walked out the door, and he shut the door because you heard the cylinder when you heard the door slam shut when he walked out, and now the door's wide open behind him.
Wow.
International couple of mystery, Michael Myers' parents, aren't they?
Yeah, right.
Look at that pumpkin pie hair on that wife. Sorry. Great
All
beginning.
right. Now comes the fun part. Did you guys, if you watched the co-collector spotlight I did with Brian, I was telling him the story, and I'm only thinking of it because we're going to see the part here when he sees the Rabbit in Red matchbook. And I was saying how when before we bought our house in Pennsylvania, we used to come up here and visit my in-laws, and they had just bought the house, and we were sleeping over. We were sleeping in the guest room. They didn't have cable. They just had whatever we can get with an antenna. And I got like one of the Spanish channels, and they were playing Halloween in Spanish.
How fun.
No kidding.
So my wife, of course, is like, seriously, I got to listen to Halloween. I said, oh, it gets better. She goes, why? I go, it's in Spanish. And the part where Loomis looks at because since it was in English, it was dubbed. He looks at the Rabbit in Red Lounge matchbook, and you hear a voice read it in Spanish so they can understand it. So it pans to the matchbook, and all you hear is El Conejo es rojo. So every time it comes on, if my wife's around, I'm like, El Conejo es rojo.
Another nice lady, Nancy Stevens. Very sweet lady.
So nice.
Terrible actress. I'm just kidding. This one's for Dr. Loomis.
Minus that crap.
Well, she was good in H2.
I think she's better in H2 than probably this.
Oh, yeah. Better, yeah. And she was good. Wasn't bad in H2O for before she got killed. Wasn't bad.
Your path is overwhelming, Doctor.
Yeah, right.
Hey, there's hope for Michael Myers. If they can bring Nancy Stevens back to life for the franchise, they could do Michael Myers, no doubt, right?
Hey, you know what?
El Conejo es rojo. It just came up.
She met her husband on making these films, obviously.
Yeah, they're still married, kids and everything. God bless them.
And she's a breast cancer survivor. Had that conversation with her last time I talked to her.
Oh, was she? I didn't know that.
Yeah, it only came up because she's like, where's your wife and kids? I was like, how'd you know I had wife and kids? Random.
I like to talk about boobs with people too.
Big fan. Like breasticles.
We'd be doing this for a number of years. We're all gonna have to dress up in gowns like that one day. Be like a big toga gown party.
Go on, move. For those that are joining us, where timestamp is 9 minutes and 43 seconds.
Just parked at the gate.
Yeah. Wait.
Did you say it right with him?
Yeah. Oh, you guys are around the same thing? 9:58.
There's Spider-Man or Nick Castle.
There he is.
You can see his goofy ass face with the 4K too.
Yes, you can. Yeah, if you slow it down, you can dissociate it. Come here.
You imagine if one of the outtakes was him just grabbing her chest like he's down there. Oh, where are you at? Oh, sorry.
He's feeling her up. He's got a handful of boob.
Oh, where's the wrench?
My question is, what? Yeah, look, the wrench on the hand.
The wrench is coming on his hand right there.
Look at
that. There it is. Mike, the good trivia question would be, what size wrench is that?
Ooh, my Lord.
Could you
That looks
imagine?
like a 3/4.
It does. Yes, it does.
You
Could
know
you-
what kills me is he wasn't that far from the car, and that was kind of a bit of time that elapsed, and he was looking right at it when he jumped on the roof.
The evil is gone.
Well, actually, was the scene here we just met. Well, when Michael is attacking Nurse Marion in the station wagon, she steps on the gas, turning the car towards some trees. And the next scene, when she jumps out of the car, Michael jumps in and drives off. The trees aren't there, and he's driving straight on a road.
Interesting. You know what bugs me? People want to talk shit about how, how does he know how to drive? Are you kidding me? The 3 things you need to know to drive a car successfully. He was with a bunch of people for years and years. Somebody could have told him in like 2 seconds. How difficult would that be to figure out?
Especially automatic.
Ben
My
Tramer.
God.
Are you Ben Tramer?
I feel like when I was 6, all I needed to be told was to put the car in drive, and I'd have figured it out because I was riding go-karts, gas and brake, big fucking mystery.
Yeah,
Well,
not difficult.
You see Dr. Loomis take off, leave Nurse Mary in there. Where the hell's he going? Trying to get the other patients? Don't move. What the hell's he doing? And look at this, Mr. Ferris Bueller's dad.
Yeah, exactly.
Looks like him.
Looks like him.
Great owners at that house too. They let you take all the pictures in the world.
So
They
what
even
you
have
gotta-
pumpkins for you all throughout the year. They try to supply pumpkins for people.
we got to talk to the guy that owns the station wagon to see if he's going to try to get Mr. Strode's car next.
He is. Well,
Is
he's
he?
trying to get the Monte Carlo.
He's trying to get the I know he's trying to get the Monte Carlo.
That's a good. Do you have this the station wagon license plate memorized? I don't. That's probably like a good one to
That I
try to
don't.
memorize.
No.
Yeah, I got that one.
Oh, so
Are you
Gian-
talking about what it says?
What the numbers or digits or letters are on it? Yeah.
Gianluca Bruno,
trees.
you saw ends and you have issues with it. Oh man, go back. Oh, there's the palm trees in the background. Definitely go back and watch our podcast where we give our thoughts on it. Yeah, it was we have lots of issues with ends. A lot.
Oh God, yes.
Terrifier 2, yes. I gotta subscribe to that Screenbox, is it, Brett?
Yep.
Yeah.
Screenbox started up today.
Yeah, I'll probably watch that tomorrow night.
Talk
Definitely
about a
wanna
great
see that.
story. They didn't want to go to the, he kept it independent so it wouldn't get adjusted so he could make it to the way he wanted it. Didn't fail him.
Genesee Avenue is the sign you see, and Genesee Avenue is also where the Nightmare on Elm Street house is.
Yes, indeed. What we got to
That's
do is
wild, isn't it, Brett? You can hit a golf ball just about from the Myers house where it used to be to the Nightmare on Elm Street house.
It's unbelievably how close it is.
so, gentlemen. Since we're all adults and having adult beverages, when Linda comes into frame, how about every time she says "totally," we have to take a drink?
Yeah, we should have thought of that. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good start.
Every time Linda says "totally," you have to take a drink.
Now, Michael, or Pat, maybe you know this. So where she's walking towards is the intersection where the hardware store's at. So,
Yeah, you can see it off in the back to the
Yes,
far
sir.
your left. You can see it.
and now the Myers house is across the street on the left. Now they moved it there to the left.
Yep.
Yep.
So I always wondered, is Nick Castle asthmatic?
Yeah.
Because he sounds like me when I used to have my asthma attacks.
I always like that publicity still though, where she's actually facing him towards that in that scene. You're that one production still where she's facing right at him right there
Yeah.
in front of the house.
I told everybody.
Look at that mustache. Now, are we supposed to assume this is Dr. Wynn? All right.
Yeah, that's supposed to be. Yeah. It
That's
actually
he's
is-
credited as that in the credits, right?
He's actually credited as Dr. Wynn. And here's another one. Why is Loomis parked in the handicap spot? Bastard.
Oh, he's a man on a move. He just wanted to hurry up and get in there and start bitching and get out.
Said,
I
fuck those
drive a yellow
handicap people.
BMW. Fuck off. This would be in one of my top 20 scenes of the series. I just love this little scene.
What do you think of the Halloween pin? Rod. Who's Rod? I'm not following you, bud. Help us out.
Rod,
The Halloween pin.
the pinball machine. We got a guy in here that has one.
Yes, we do.
I
He's not-
love it. I actually just beat it a couple weeks ago. It's the most exciting thing I've ever done with my life, it felt like.
I remember when I first saw this as a kid, it scared the shit out of me when she looked down and saw him staring at her.
Yeah.
Like, holy, I was like, dude, oh,
Hey,
that's
dude,
fucked up.
Isn't it more effective now because of HD and the clarity? Because
Yes.
obviously you knew what it was watching it on VHS or on TV, but even more effective now that it's all cleared up, right?
Oh, I forgot. My apologies. Rod Schlanger. He was
What?
asking you about the pinball machine. He was asking you because you're Rod
Oh,
Schlanger.
Jesus.
Oh, it's cut
I was-
off. It says
Wait.
Rod Schlangerton.
We got to start
does
calling
it?
him Rod.
Rod.
I love that pinball machine.
I'm sorry if I say all these different things here, like, all the behind the scenes stuff. Most people have always heard them, but it's just extra informative in case somebody hasn't, right?
And then I go to the when you come into Michael's Horror and Pinball, I could tell the Halloween people from the pinball people. So if it's Halloween people, I definitely let them play the machine for free and try it out.
Well, and here's another one. So watch. After the boys trip Tommy Doyle, they all run off to the left of the frame. When the camera cuts away, only two boys are running left, and Richie's running right towards the camera.
Bastard.
Richie is Mickey Yablans, Erwin Yablans' son, right?
Yep,
Yep.
that's him.
Erwin Yablans being the guy who created the
Oh, watch.
whole thing.
They all run off to the left, but now all of a sudden he's running straight at us.
You know that picture of Kim Gottlieb Walker took of this right there? The mask looks so stupid.
Yeah, it looks like all bent, right? It's like the way it was angled, right?
Yes, his mask was all fucked up. Yeah, whatever the angle was. Oh, so he's asking you. He's got issues with the code, but Spooky will sort it out. Is there issues with the code on the pinball machine, Michael?
I haven't had it, but I also haven't tried to update it yet either.
Oh, maybe.
Are they finally fulfilled production, or are people still getting theirs? Do we know?
Oh no, they're as far as all the machines are out,
Yeah.
I would assume everybody's got theirs based off the rate they were going.
Oh, well, here was another one too. Right before he got into the car, when Tommy was walking, there was cars on this street. Now there's no cars.
And Lori was in those windows looking out at the shape in those windows.
Yes.
It's the same
How do
spot
you
she
not?
was in.
It's like you want to say, like, how are you not seeing this? Somebody just driving next to you.
I don't
Are you
know.
not-
You've seen what he's like nowadays, right? Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if he was a little space cadet back then too.
And,
You
well,
know-
here's that. The mountains in the back. They don't have those kinds of mountains in Illinois. Am I correct?
No, that's West Coast clearly.
Yes. And then when they pan the shot behind Loomis, look at the glass inside there. You should see the cameraman's reflection.
What glass? The
glass
Elfenwood?
on, yeah, watch when they pan behind, and he's looking towards the truck.
Look at him. Oh my God. Yeah, you can see him clear as day right there in the white shirt.
You see him again. Look to your right. You
No
see him standing there?
shit.
Yeah.
I never saw that one until now. See?
Yeah,
Oh,
Hey,
this is
maybe
great.
it's like The Exorcist with that demon face that pops up every now and again for effect. I don't know.
You know what? Trick or Treat Studios could make that Haddonfield 73 miles sign. I think they could sell that. It's just clear as day in the scene here. That'd be awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Nice David Gordon Green gave a little homage to Phelps Garage, though, and Halloween Ends, even though there's a lot
Fuck him.
El Conejo es Rojo.
He's the guy that made Halloween Ends. He could eat a dick for all I care.
Share your feelings with the group.
He made 1.5 good movies out of 3.
Oh, here's another one.
Oh, I got a trivia for you, Michael. Here, so
All right, here. The scene that shows Laurie and Annie and Linda walk. Oh, wait, no. Oh, yeah.
wait a
So,
minute.
if you're looking
Wait a
here,
minute
right here, that you can see that they're walking in a school that has outside lockers. They clearly do not have outside lockers in the state of Illinois. This is California because they have outdoor lockers.
Definitely not in Illinois.
Totally.
So, Michael, would you have Jake Gyllenhaal sign your Halloween poster since he got Jamie Lee Curtis to meet David Gordon Green and is responsible for that?
Absolutely not.
He was a nice
Sure.
dude. I met him. Like him.
I've actually
wait.
started.
Shh, boys. Totally. Here we go. Take a drink.
Totally. Mexican lager. Here we go.
Mm.
Still got some of my Oktoberfest Yingling.
Oh yes, that's got to look
Wait,
for that.
shh. Totally charted. That's two. That's two.
Yum.
I have a place for that.
Oh, we're perfectly lined up if you were on top of her like that.
Yeah.
Oh, someone blinked. Time to drink.
Mhm.
Someone blinked. Time to drink.
Isn't
Hey,
that Devon
Isn't that
Graham?
Devon Graham?
And you could see him clear as day better too with the clarity
Yes.
nowadays.
Yes,
Uh-huh.
exactly.
Look at him. Ooh.
How fucking creepy would that be, man? Oh,
He's fucking flying down the street too.
that's why speed kills you, bastard. Slow the fuck
Imagine.
down.
He runs over somebody. Oops, sorry about that.
I don't think that he would have heard her from that distance the way it felt.
Probably not.
With those engines and those cars back then, I wouldn't think so.
Uh-oh, here comes another one.
Yep, here we go.
Totally.
You know, I gotta tell you, I don't know if I brought it to you guys. So Jamie Lee is at age 45. They should really make a photo op with these three girls if they're all three of them would be there. That'd be an awesome photo op.
Jesus Christ, that would be cool as hell. But there's not going to be enough time for the lines that would accrue from that shit.
Yeah,
No,
really.
it'll probably be even worse than what it was at
Oh,
Horror Hound.
that's
You probably
totally.
remember that. As
Oh.
much as she kind of drives us bonkers now, she busted her butt that whole weekend to get all that done. But
Oh, she's still Jamie. Excuse me. She's still Jamie Lee Curtis. It's just her reputation, in my opinion, is getting a little wacky for me because she keeps saying, "I'm done with Halloween. I'm not doing another one." Like she hates it, and then all of a sudden she pops back up like multiple times. It just gives you the vibe she's about that paycheck. You know what I'm saying?
and that's what some of the critics that really were upset with these last few movies and even H2O and Resurrection. She like disowned Halloween like before she came back for H2O.
Hey,
Now
little
because
fun
it's like
fact.
the thing.
That's the house PJ Souls is going into is the same house that they used for the exterior shot for Mama's Family in that sitcom.
Here we go.
Oh,
There's the man. What a shot that is, man. Oh,
so good.
the hedge. Best fucking thing.
We've seen a couple of the guys in our collectors group that brought the bobblehead with them next to the hedge and took a picture. I'm like, that's
Mhm.
hilarious.
Yeah, that was cool. All right, we're gonna see Carpenter smoke.
Yes, indeed. And then another one right after it, another flop.
Yep.
There it is.
There it was.
There's the smoke.
Nice ass.
Great ass.
What's so funny? The first tour I did at the 25th anniversary convention, like we went past the hedge in the bus, and some guy's like, "Where's John Carpenter's cigarette smoke?" It's like, okay, smart ass.
Smart ass. All right, we're gonna see the crew member's head pop
There he
up
is.
to the far
There he
right.
Hey, nice shirt.
There he is.
Two guys. There's two guys. I thought
There's
there was
two
only one.
people.
There's two of them. Yep. One's actually, and one popped up, and the other one's just standing there like on the deck.
One looks like one of the Von Erichs from the wrestling family.
And the one we over that while they were chatting away, the other one was, if you listen to the dialogue between Lori and Annie, she's saying
What the hell is it? Jamie Lee's hair there? A
that
leaf, right?
she's what? Yeah, it's a leaf. So she's watching. She's like, "Oh, I'm watching Lindsay Wallace. It's only 3 houses down." But then, when obviously later on, you realize they're across the street from each other. They're not three doors down.
Yeah, I always wondered that too.
Yep.
Dude, Charles Cyphers, the way he says that sounds like he's got like a fucking erection or something. Excuse me.
Sorry, Lori, if I poked you when you bumped into me. He was trying to
He
take out a
saw
rat.
her coming, so he let her walk into him.
And did you
He
see him
just
put a pipe?
dumped
He was
that
putting a
chin and
pipe in his
scares
mouth.
me.
You see him put a pipe in his mouth when he turned around.
Yep. Oh, there's the rain.
Look at the rain on the ground.
Now all of a sudden it magically rained.
Is that Robert England back there raking? I don't know. I'm just guessing.
That's a true story for everyone who doesn't know. Robert England was part of the people helping out on the set of this movie.
It was a PA, yeah.
It's really cool. Rob Zombie did a lot of homage in that
Her
neighborhood.
titty's really low. I never noticed that's a really low titty there. Look, you can't even see it.
Ah,
Oh, she blinked. Time to drink.
I don't know if you guys saw the children's Halloween Michael Myers costumes. Did you see the mask they put in those?
Oh, there it's really hard. I actually bought one because it was like on sale. Yeah, I got it just to add to the collection. Yeah.
Oh, it looks terrible.
James Ensor. That's a trivia question for the experts.
Hey, is that
Are you
Corey
ready for
Cunningham?
that one?
Oh no, it's not Corey Cunningham. Sorry, different movie.
Oh, fuck. Halloween Ends reference. I'll drink.
No, it's not I'll drink, it's I need to drink.
That's what I meant to say for sure.
Yeah, name at least 2 or 3 items in Laurie's bedroom in Halloween. Yeah, that could be something. There's
That's a good one. Yeah, Raggedy Ann, the telephone,
tennis racket,
what do you call
Globe.
it? Globe.
the hat,
Oh, the hat, which actually appears in her bedroom in 2018.
2018.
A really low titty. Look how low.
Well, it's just never bra on. That's why you can tell they're sort of hanging low.
Oh man, if I directed this movie, I'd tell her she can't wear a bra too, I think.
I tell you, oh god, Trading Places. Here we go. Yeah. Screw it, we're just gonna do a watch along of Trading Places.
Yes, we could do that.
I love this holiday, guys. This is so cool to be doing this tonight.
Oh, it's perfect.
Yeah. I couldn't think of a better way to be spending it, gang. Cheers.
Yes,
I would have been
cheers.
watching it by myself, so I'm watching it with my buddies.
Yeah, I love it.
Plus, it also makes me feel like I'm not a complete drunk drinking by myself.
My brother, he just gets a kick out of seeing them all on TV. I'm like, dude, we own them all. He's just like,
I get that though. I still get that. That still gets me. If it's on TV, I gotta watch. I'm like, damn, it's on. And look, that somebody turned the fan on to blow the leaves because they're blowing perfectly from the same spot.
They're all blowing right at her ass too.
Uh-huh.
Now they're done, it seems like.
look at those.
Oh, here's another one on the list. Due to daylight savings time, it would be dark when Annie picks up Laurie. In 1978, clocks were turned back the last weekend in October. So right now, it would be dark.
Wow, that's a stretchy one.
Well, there's a lot of like the geographics of everything too. Like they were walking before and Tommy Doyle's near there, but they still drove. It just got a lot that gets dark.
Well, the one continuity error.
There it is, Genesee Avenue. See it?
Yep. If you guys have both read the novelization, the original novelization,
Long time ago, but yes.
but that whole driving around sequence lasts a long time, so it makes sense how it went from daylight to dark. There's that Monte Carlo he's looking for, and the music in the background. Music in the background is what do you call it? John
Mary
Carpenter, Tommy Lee Wallace, and Nick Castle.
Oh
Yeah. What was that band called again? Do you remember?
Was it the Bowling Green Philharmonic or something like that?
No.
no, it was called something else. They had their one album.
Oh, right. It was like, oh shit, that album is like, and that album is tough to get. What the hell was the name of it? I'll have to look it up.
You know what's funny, Brett? When you go to that graveyard, you've been to the graveyard, I'm assuming, right?
I went briefly.
So that Sinclair gravestone in the background, for 2018, they made it look older to try to, but they still put it in there to kind of give you like attention to detail. But in real life, that Sinclair tombstone looks as clean as it did in this movie.
Oh yeah,
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
Coupe de Villes. Coupe de Villes.
the Coupe de Villes. That's it. Coupe de Villes. Yep. So when they do the tour for the, do they take you guys to the cemetery too?
Yeah.
Oh
They
wow.
did. It's been inconsistent. If you had it at age 40, I didn't have it at age 25. I did it at age 30. And
One
did
thing I
They
am
did that
noticing,
40.
if you look at this scene here, I don't know who takes care of this cemetery, but man, did they need to mow that lawn?
It looked a lot better in Rob Zombie's Halloween.
Look how well overgrown the lawn is. It's like, who maintains this cemetery? It looks horrible.
Yeah, I see all this stuff in this. I just give a lot of homage to Rob Zombie using some of it.
He
and
came home.
Rob Zombie rocks. That shit just rocks. I people give that shit too much flack.
Here is the moment where I fell in love with Blue Oyster Cult.
Gotta love the cars with the same color interiors back then.
Yeah. And I'm not even going to put it on. It's actually on the continuity error thing I had here, but you really can't say that. People always say, like, how did he not notice that, what do you call it? Sheriff Brackett noticed that they were smoking pot. If you read the novelization, he knew it.
Yeah, and just because he didn't say anything doesn't mean he didn't know that.
Well,
I wouldn't call that a blooper.
Well, people are always saying, like, oh, how did he not know? Or I go, but if you read the novelization, he actually addresses it in the novelization.
That's
That
cool.
He knew
But
they were
look at
smoking
him.
pot.
If you think about it, he like rolls his eyes. If I pictured my daughter pulling up with her friend and you could smell pot smoke, I'd probably do the same thing. Like, I wouldn't acknowledge it because that would be embarrassing for her in front of her friend.
Look at those. The rear view mirror was bent in a couple different takes and it's straight.
And this is a little out of whack, too, because they're pulling up in front of the hardware store. The alarm is still going off, but Sheriff Brackett says, you know, what was stolen. Meanwhile, Michael would have done this hours earlier.
Let me ask you a question. Why would the alarm be going off if they're open?
Well, that's it. That's the kind of, that's like, well, if he did all this shit earlier, you know, why would this be happening now? Yeah, a little strange.
You guys are fans of Step Brothers. They have the scene where John C. Reilly and Will Ferrell get bullied by all the kids on the bikes. That's in the background here.
Yes.
So cool
Right.
to see.
Great movie.
B Brackett. Look at my chops.
There are more palm trees there.
Dude, Charles Cypher's a hairy bastard. He's got that hair sticking out like no other, man, in his chest. Turn around, God damn it.
I know.
Throw a fish at you. Come on. Let's go. Don't you think Mr. and Mrs. Wells should be like, you smell like dope?
Man, you remember driving around in them ghetto sleds back in the day?
Yeah.
Fucking hood was like 6'5".
Like a freaking boat.
The best is, like, I saw a meme today where somebody, like, it was like a door from like a 71 like Cadillac Fleetwood Brougham, and it said this door weighed more than your entire car right now. Because those old cars, man, they were friggin' beasts.
Yeah.
My first car was a 1976 Ford Elite. The front end of the car was bigger than my entire Hyundai.
Yeah, my grandma had a Crown Victoria. That was one of the first cars I ever drove. Holy shit. That thing was a beast.
I used to just start that thing up and lose a quarter of a tank. It was an 8-cylinder beast.
When there's a dead body in the Wallace's bedroom, the bed, do they get rid of that bed? They're like, yep, we got to get rid of get a new bed. Dead
I
lady.
would hope so. See, now it's dark.
It really bugs me, their attention to detail. Maybe it's because they're high, but you would know for a fact if the same motherfucker was like 20 feet behind you all day.
And now with bright lights in the dark, like, who the hell's this? Just parked up behind us.
And here, when Laurie's dropped off the Doyle house, you can see that there are glass panels on the front door. All the other remaining shots, the door is solid wood.
Now, is that a single or double driveway? Is she the Wallace is going to be able to get out?
Well, the thing is, like, when you go to somebody's house to babysit, do you park in their garage? Or you just park on the fucking street? There he is, the asthmatic serial killer.
I told Pat this the other day, Michael, like that tree when I was there with my wife, like when we got off to look at the house, I sat behind that tree and I told my wife to take a picture, and then like 20 people did it after it. She's like, "You got a problem."
Hey guys, next year I'm going to be 51 years old. You're going to see a 51-year-old, like 12-year-old geek out on everything when we go to this.
Oh yeah, there's
Like,
no
"Come on,
way around it.
take my picture by the tree. Come on."
We'll throw some ice on you. You'll be excited.
My wife will just sit there like, "Oh, God help me. This is my husband."
And that house looks completely different. They renovated the shit out of that house.
Oh yeah. You know,
Here's
across the street from the old Myers house, there's like a big tree. And technically, that's the very first thing on film in the Halloween movies. And
Yes.
I was fortunate enough to have a tour guide that was really knowledgeable and told us about that. He's a writer for Horror Hound.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Now, here you
he-
go.
I
Here's
like
another one right here. Early in the film, Laurie goes to the Myers house to leave the key under the doormat. Later, Sheriff and Loomis just walk right in walk right in,
that.
like it was waiting for him.
Well, Michael's in there, so I see. That one wouldn't bother me as much. I don't know. I keep on thinking of Halloween Kills now with this scene now with all this, which is a great flashback.
Hey, it's the dog that we saw in the flashback scene.
When I saw it the second time with my brother, Halloween Kills, and the cop finds the dog, my brother's like, "Ah!" He starts laughing. Just thought it was so funny, the continuity.
So I always wondered, educate me on some National Geographic shit. Do skunks kill dogs?
Skunks? I don't know. I honestly don't know.
I wouldn't think so. They can spray
But
them.
they say maybe it was the skunk, and you're sitting there going, "What the fuck do you mean? I can't picture a skunk ravaging a fucking dog."
Well, this I never understood what he says. I don't know. It could be a skunk. Well, first of all, it would smell like complete ass if it was a skunk that was dead. And Michael would be walking around and it'd be smelling his ass everywhere, saying, "Did somebody shit in here?" So that didn't make any sense.
You imagine if Dr. Loomis now he's thinking, he's like, "My God, 25, 30 years, a rapper's gonna karate kick my patient in this house."
Attention to detail, man. In that flashback scene, the gutter's right in the window, the window's open. They had a real good attention to detail. I'll give them that for that flashback
Dude, they were
scene.
awesome. Yeah.
They
Nothing
looks
wrong with
exactly
those.
looks exactly the same.
It's just so impressive that what this movie's done, and it was shot so brief. It was just a couple weeks,
3 weeks.
and he was the final piece of the puzzle. Very important piece. Aren't you going to check his registration?
I know.
15 years ago was 1963. If it was 78, right?
Yes.
He says
Yeah.
he's 8 years old. If he
Oh.
was 6 years old when he killed his sister in 63, not 8. So
He was
he just got that wrong.
6-year-old boy.
Yeah. Says he made a 6-year-old 15 years ago. If it's 1978, it was 65, right?
No,
And if he
63.
was,
63.
wait a minute.
I'm going to wake up my daughter right now. She's the ultimate math person. I'm going to help you out there.
No, 63.
Yeah, you'll have to forgive me. I've been drinking. So 15 years ago is 63. You're absolutely right. And in 63, he killed his sister when he was 6.
He was 6, so 15 years after that would be 78. And he's 21.
Right, but he said he met an 8-year-old child.
No,
right,
he said
did he?
6. No, he said
Oh, he
6.
said 6.
He said 6.
No, maybe it's wishful hearing.
Blind, pale, motionless face.
That's my bad. I must have watched this drunk recently and got that opinion.
We're watching
I'm all
Halloween
that.
too.
For those that are hanging out with us, there's a few people watching where timestamp is 40:07 or 08. It's going up.
Yes.
I thought King Arthur was your favorite. I said it right at the right time.
Yep. Yeah, we're perfect. We're perfectly in line.
Now he's an astronaut, right?
Yes.
This bugs me. Neutron Man. Oh, and she's like, I can understand why she doesn't want you to read it. What's wrong with a Neutron Man?
I guess at that time, the parents
I
were
think you
goofy.
got to remember the time frame this was. Yeah.
Oh. Aren't they learning about protons and neutrons in school?
See, they're both using the same rotary phone. That's why I started getting that autographed. That's like, dang, just start getting that autograph now.
Oh, hi, Lester.
Look at that German. Good Lord. And we know how they shot this. They shot it in reverse, right, Pat, if I recall?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep. No dogs were harmed during the filming of this movie.
They shot it in reverse? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
To see how his legs get numb, when he's taking care of the dog.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all done in reverse.
I always wondered how they did that.
Yeah. Yeah. They said they shot it in reverse.
We're educating each other.
Well, they,
I appreciate
they-
that.
Yeah. That's why we're here. Share your feelings with the group.
See, that's
We
why.
timed this movie to see who's Michael Myers for longer, Tony Moran or the dog trainer.
You're right.
That was good. Mike. Close to that.
But don't forget, I love Tony Moran now. He's going to be ministering my wedding in a couple weeks.
Oh, such a great shot.
This is the greatest shot ever.
And we know there's that big discrepancy of who that was there.
And it's Nick Castle. It's not Deborah Hill. That was put to rest.
That'd be a good question, but that's a for sure thing, huh? Because that'd be a good question to ask him.
No, they put that to bed. It's absolutely Nick Castle. It's not.
Yeah,
it's not
Sean,
Deborah
Nick,
Hill.
and Tommy Lee Wallace all talked about it. They
All
think-
confirmed that it was him.
Yeah.
It wasn't Deborah.
Ah, cool.
Because she mentioned in the one documentary, she was saying, "Oh, I was doing some trick or treat shots, and I wore the suit." And it was funny in dailies. She said that the shape shrunk, but she didn't say. I mean, they used things that they didn't use. Obviously, they might have. She put it on, and it looked like I shrunk. Never said that was filmed and used.
You don't
Hey,
need
we
a
got some
robe.
good side boob action here.
She doesn't
side
need a
boob.
robe. She don't need a robe.
Who just gets naked like that when you're babysitting?
That's right.
That was a good under titty, too.
Nice underwear.
She got a nice can. Hey,
Nice.
she got a nice can. Nice can. Nice can.
Look at that freaking hair. Lord.
It was the 70s. She was a good-looking woman in her day. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah, she's got those softball socks all the way up. Yeah.
She had a nice can.
What's sexy as shit is when you go to the age 45 convention, I'll bet you, just like at age 40, there's a couple of chicks that dress just like that when they go to the convention.
She's a very humble, sweet lady too, Nancy. Lubitz.
She is, and she plays such a bitch in the movies, and she's so good at it too. Like especially in The Fog.
Mhm.
She was great in The Fog.
She was the first celebrity to tell me that my store was going to be a success. It was like the awesomest shit.
Yeah, Michael, you bring up that she's a very like I had met her. It was after the fourth time. She's like, "I've met you, haven't I?" I'm like, maybe too many times. Yes, you have.
What's the discount? Can I get a punch card in this bitch or what?
That was the first. Well, that was just this past May. The last time I got her autograph, I had my daughter with me. It was like the first Halloween person my daughter met. Now my daughter's like, "I want to see what she's in." I'm like, "Well, we'll find a spot that's appropriate." Stop twirling your hair, bitch. Sorry.
And timestamp, we're at 44:50.
Yes.
What about that bigger?
Just
Well,
imagine
fuck Richie.
just being a fly on the wall when they're filming this shit back then.
Seriously.
That'd be great. If I had a time machine, I promise you that would be the thing I went back to watch.
To be an extra, be like, "Hey, I'll do anything for free." You want me to go get coffee? Sure. I'll go get beer.
See, I'll go get exactly.
I'll go get some Dr. Pepper.
And back then it would have been like 45 cents to take care of like 6 people.
This was probably they partied. I'm sure they had their share of partying in this
My thing is, who the hell's got this separate like shed for a
laundry room. Yeah, I guess I think that's actually a West Coast thing, isn't it?
Must be, I guess so, because like where I am, if we had something like that, I'd be like shoveling a path in the middle of the winter through snow to go do laundry. I'd be wearing the same stinky clothes every day because I wouldn't be doing it.
Do you know where that laundry room is, Brett? Did you happen to get told where that is?
No, I didn't look into it further. Did you?
I was told it's a couple houses down.
Oh, okay. Well, that could make sense.
That makes
But
sense.
it's an unrelated house completely.
Now, when she's going to be trying to get out and you see him in the background in the other window.
That's awesome.
That's something I did not see until the more definition stuff came out. I never saw that back in the day, like VHS or anything.
Who the fuck?
There's no wind.
Yeah, it's like, who shut the door?
I'd be freaking the fuck out if I was her. She doesn't seem to be concerned that that thing just did that.
I love those old 70s appliances. My parents had that, like where everything was yellow or brown or green, avocado.
Dude, if we had one of those little laundry shacks after the parents go to bed, that's probably where I'd be drinking underage and that thing. Just get going there.
Is it? Oh, you see the shadow of the cameraman and the dude in the back of the couch just jumped
Yep,
up.
he
You saw
just
that?
jumped. Yep.
Look at that. Never noticed that.
That is such a great scene. How creepy is that?
We're gonna get our Nancy Loomis nice ass here again.
Perfection.
That's another question that comes up. What kind of bleach and laundry detergent do they use?
Clorox and Tide.
Clorox 2, so it's like Coke 2. Remember that shit?
And she put Tide in before.
Kyle Richards, the last person I need to sign my poster before I could retire it if I wanted to.
Dude, I hope she would do one. I know she's not really interested in it, but come on, you live in the area.
She might next year since she was brought back to the franchise. I wouldn't be surprised if she did do it.
Well, she's Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
Yeah, but but she's been back since the last time they had one of the major conventions because she wasn't. I think now she might.
I hope so. That's
See,
the number one person I need to sign that poster.
See, there's Tide right there.
She looked great at the premiere if you saw what she was wearing.
She's beautiful.
Damn it.
Nice fucking ass.
Oh, and here's a little bit. Go back and watch when she changes in the kitchen to now. She's got 2 different pair of underwear on.
I will never be able to watch this movie again, Brett, without registering that every single time. I can already tell.
The other watch-alongs are going to be doing it too.
Well, my problem is I don't have a filter, so next time I meet her, I'll probably walk up and nice ass.
And if you watch it little by little, one of the other things is if you watch the TV on the different times that they watch the television that's playing the thing from another world, they're playing it completely out of sequence.
She got stuck in the window. She'll be right there.
You know what I got at the shop that's really cool that I suggest to anyone who's a baller on a budget trying to do some Halloween collectibles?
Look at that.
Yeah, love it.
That popcorn can and that phone, you could get one of each of those on eBay for next to nothing.
Yes.
So I got those 2 things, and they give a cool Halloween vibe.
You know what? I should get those to put next to my phone. That'd be kind of.
You should. I recommend it. It's super cool.
Yeah, I got to pick that up. I get down to doing that. Slut.
And that was John Carpenter on the phone?
That was John Carpenter on the phone. Yes, it was. See, if you watch the movie, and that's Tommy Lee Wallace's voice.
Like she's trying to hook up the younger kids too together, like this one.
Luckily, I thought we had an understanding. I'm going to go bang Paul. You can go bang. You can bang Tommy.
Does Tommy think I have a night ass too?
What's the matter? You jealous of your daughter's ass?
Oh, always love this scene coming up too.
Oh yeah.
The steam engine, right? Like they need any more fucking popcorn to go over there. Shit.
That's the funny thing. Like, I'm not a popcorn guy. When I worked at the movie theater back in high school, I smelled that popcorn so much to this day I can't eat popcorn.
Yeah, I hear that from theater employees.
I'm like, to this day I'm not a popcorn person.
And obviously, you could tell how different the interior is window-wise from the exterior.
And doesn't the door open a different way? Is that part of it? I could be wrong.
Later on, you're going to see that, like, when Lori's banging on the door knob is on her right, and then they pan to Tommy coming in from upstairs coming downstairs, and he's opening the door on the inside on the right, when theoretically it'll be on the left, the opposite side.
Wow, cool. I've never noticed that. The doorknobs are on the opposite side of those two houses.
Yeah.
No,
And like I said earlier, if you look, the front door of the Doyle house was all glass window panes. Later on, it's a solid door.
And you know what's goofy is this house is like right next door to the one that's the exterior, isn't it?
I believe that. I think that's right. Where the guy comes out in Halloween 2 at the beginning, I think is the house, isn't that? Maybe
I'm pretty
wrong.
sure. I thought that was. I thought that was the interior, the house that was actually physically next door. I could be wrong, but I thought that was. I was telling Brett the other night how when I had a couple of beers and I was watching. Every time I walk along the side of my house, I whistle this all the fucking time.
Yep.
Do you say, "My Paul, I give you all"? You don't say that part, do you?
Yeah,
I don't. I say the no keys. The problem is, this is the first year I haven't gone to see it in the theater in probably over a decade because it's always out of the year.
Same thing. It was not playing anywhere near me this year. I was so friggin'
I've never had the chance. I always wanted to. I've never seen it.
Every year I find some place. This is the first year in probably 10 some odd years that I didn't find a place.
We're hoping that there's nobody there, but there's always people there, which is great. But just so we could talk loud and just repeat everything instead of.
And this is the
like
best
assholes.
too. If you look at the front of the Wallace house,
yes,
this room should be on the left when she walks in, but instead it's on the right.
Yeah, there's nothing to the right of the front door.
Exactly. There's nothing there.
Well, they got the date right on the thing.
Did you know they used this house for the one of those American Horror Story seasons?
Yes.
I heard something about it. Yeah.
And it's cool because you actually see the actual interior of the place.
Yes, they did. That was a good season too. I forget the name of the actual season, but it was good.
Built tension here all the way until this happened.
Now this is Oscar-worthy death. She's like,
is he like having trouble finding his knife? It's like, where the fuck did it go? Did I drop it?
but look how cool that mask looks, man. Oh,
isn't it badass?
She gets that mouth really wide open if you catch me. I always like the look of the Doyle house, though. I always thought it was a.
Oh yeah.
Those houses out there, even ones not from Halloween, are like $2 million a piece.
Oh yeah, they're out freaking crazy.
It's amazing that street's between Sunset and Hollywood Boulevard, and you're not too far from the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Right there.
Mm-hmm. Oh, there's a spaceship. Time to drink.
I'm going to get a refill. I will be right back.
You're not supposed to say that.
I'll be right back.
Well, here's the best. Look at this. When Michael's carrying Annie around the side of the Wallace house, her head is on the left side of his body. When they cut back after Tommy's reaction, Annie's head is on Michael's right side.
Damn.
So let's watch it.
Left.
It's on her. It's on his left. Her head.
Right.
Boom, it's on the right.
Hey, you don't know. In that second, he could have flipped her. He's Michael Myers, for Christ's
It was
sake.
just like, I'm gonna kick you in the ass if you don't shut up. Yeah, I could never be a babysitter.
No. No way. Kids are like farts. They stink if they're not yours.
I believe you,
True.
Tommy. Fuck this shit.
Up, spaceship. Time to drink.
I had too many neighbors saying you need to grow a mustache. I'm like hell, that's ever gonna happen.
Hey, Lonnie, get your ass away from there.
No, I'm not trying to jump ahead or nothing, but it really bugs me how close they imply the station wagon is from him. And he's just been standing there for like hours.
So right, Michael.
But
Absolutely.
you know what? If you read the novel, if you read the novelization, he's walking blocks away when he sees it.
That makes more sense.
Yeah, if you
Halloween
read the,
Kills, it's sitting right there across the street. Though.
if you actually read the novelization, he walks a couple of blocks away, and then that's when he encounters Brackett looking for him. He's like 3-4 blocks away when he actually sees it. Here, I don't know why they didn't just have him walk a little bit, at least down the block, and then see it in the corner or something.
He's here.
He just shit.
It'd be funny if he would have pulled the gun right up to him, like, oh, what the hell?
You know how you know Halloween's a good movie? You guys remember Terror in the Aisles, right?
Great
Oh,
movie.
yes.
Yep.
Man, when they show all the best scenes and the Halloween ones just stand out above all of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Huh, Jinx. Hey, I don't mean to change subject. How excited are we about the Crystal Lake, the Friday the 13th series that
Yeah, I saw that episode. I saw that today. Yeah.
Wait, say what?
they're doing A24 and what Peacock Universal or right? Is it Peacock? I think is doing
Peacock is doing a
prequel.
Friday the 13th series, a prequel.
Crystal Lake
to
it's called, I
Crystal
believe.
Lake, something or other, yeah.
It's a movie?
And
It's
honestly,
gonna be a TV show.
This
Miniseries.
is
TV show.
the latest rumor is Peacock is also developing a Halloween series.
I think it's the way to go for a change just for now. I don't mind that.
Mhm.
Yeah, let the fucking smoke simmer a little bit on the stupidity that we just endured.
We should do something about where Michael Myers' parents.
One thing I never understood. Well, that's it. I think they're going to do like go back and do that. When he says nothing's going on except kids getting high, parking. Well, what the fuck is wrong with parking?
I
never
understood
understood-
partying.
No, it sounds like he's saying parking. Kids hanging out, parking, getting high. Look, the California plate on the front of the Bob's van.
And these dumbasses like the litter, throw cans and leave everything open. And just...
Oh wait, be prepared.
Oh yes, hold on. I had to pour one.
Totally.
And
Oh,
that's
nice.
that's not your blouse, bitch.
That was a totally. Then here, Bob leaves the door open, and later on, it's magically shut. Maybe Michael shut it for him.
That'd be the right thing to do.
When they have that rap party with Dennis Quaid being there, is John Michael Graham there saying, "Hey, she was pretty damn good."
Hey, wife's got nice tits. It's totally dark. Drink.
Those fucking glasses are awesome.
Did you get a chance to wear them, homie?
No, I didn't. I don't know. Maybe I was just moving too quick, just trying to get autographs fast.
Oh man, I got a chance to wear them. It was the greatest thing.
That's awesome. The only thing I really got that no, nothing from the original Halloween. The only thing I did kind of cool, I think about now, Michael, was Lanny Poffo, the Macho Man's brother, his Hall of Fame ring. Got to put that on. He's like, put this on your hand. Like, that's weird.
The Macho Man's Hall of Fame ring?
Yeah.
Ooh,
He's
yeah.
gonna get you.
That's awesome as shit.
Trying to think. There's some other stuff, but that's another.
Everybody's having a good time but Lori.
Hey, there's the beer cans on the ground now.
See, the door's closed. Michael went outside, said, "Shit, I'll close the door for you."
I'll help save your battery.
Yeah.
Who the hell
See,
wanted-
not only does he know how to drive, he was educated on battery life too.
Oh, I'm a dumbass. What kind of candle is that? An Advent candle thing up there, or is that?
No, it's just a candelabra, regular candelabra. It's not a
Do you know
menorah,
that because you're a
menorah.
Kiss fan?
What's that?
Do you know that because you're a Kiss fan? Just curious.
No, because I actually my wife got one as a shower gift, so we actually have one that we'll take out and every once in a while, like for like holidays and shit.
Well, when we have our Michael Myers holiday special,
Yeah, the Kiss always had one back in the 70s on the stage.
Yeah, on the cover of Alive, that was explained to me that there's a candelabra. That's how I remember it.
Yep.
now here we're gonna have a little boo boo here, right, Patrick? Michael,
Yes.
maybe.
Have a nice trip.
See you next fall.
Oh, dolly track. Watch that.
Dolly track. Watch the track. Oh, there it is. She tripped over it.
Watch that finger in the butt. No, sorry.
Uh-oh, surprise finger in the butt.
A good Halloween 2 reference.
That's right.
Oh, who's it? Irish Productions. Happy Halloween.
Oh, she blinked.
From
Time to drink.
Vegas. Wow. Hello to in Vegas.
What's going on over here?
Yeah, we got somebody in the chat there saying Happy Halloween from Vegas.
Hey, cool.
Awesome. And if this is great too, if you notice, look at the shutters on the windows. They filmed this during the day.
Holy shit. Yeah, look at that.
Oh, no kidding.
It's daylight coming through. Because I can't get it up if the phone's ringing. Answer the phone.
Is that just all Budweiser they're drinking? Yeah.
Is he lacing into like her right thigh?
He's humping her thigh.
Tear it up, John.
Is he like 90 degreeing her ass? It's like shit.
So we've
Remember,
established
Priscilla
Michael's a
Presley,
perv.
Naked Gun. Remember Priscilla Presley? Remember that? Michael, when Leslie Nielsen sees it, like, it's like bent down.
You're talking about the third one with Anna Nicole Smith?
Yeah, and sorry, Anna Nicole Smith. Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, that's facing the ground.
Yeah. I knew you'd know what I was talking about. Sorry.
Is that all you can
Good
say?
reference, though, because I mean that shit isn't that like politically incorrect these days to react like that when a chick has a schlong?
Especially his face when he looks at the screen. Hey, you say you're okay. God, I know we're watching this. I'm sorry, I don't mean to change subject, but I gotta go back and watch the Police Squad TV show.
Oh God, what a great
That's
show!
better than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Oh, it's great. I always love at the end of it, like like when you watch the '70s show, they just freeze, but
Mhm.
instead of an actual freeze, they would just stop, and then you see all their eyes going like this, like when's it gonna end? It'd be like in mid thing, like such a great show. Now we're leading up to my favorite when we did our best kills. My favorite kill of the franchise.
And that the bobblehead is such a big hit. That Hot Topic bobblehead.
Yeah, I know. People are trying to sell it for like $150 to lunatics.
So you can hear the asthmatic in the closet. You hear him?
Did he say, Linda, you ass hoe? Not ass.
Linda, you asshole.
Ass hoe.
You asshole. Oh, best scene ever.
Yeah. You can't beat this.
And he has said his feet did the acting. It's always funny when he says that.
Yeah. Those
See
that
this
might be
motherfucker?
popping in where Bob's the best is about to get impaled by the shape. We're at 1
Bam!
hour, 5 minutes, and 30 and 40 seconds.
I just love how he just holds it right there. You see this bitch? No blood.
Wow.
Such a
A
great
moment of
scene.
that is just worth hanging and watching. That is words cannot describe the emotion I get when I see that scene.
How fucking creepy.
This was my favorite. And Tearing the Aisles, right when Janet Leigh gets killed in the shower in Psycho, they show the drain and then they pop to this scene. Always the best scene.
PJ's been a part of some big movies too.
Oh, yeah. She's great in Carrie. I mean, in Stripes.
She's got some
Oh.
nice ones.
We got a left nip. Time to drink.
Just another sweetheart to meet too.
Oh, she's the best. She was warning me because I had a girlfriend at the time that was a Hooters calendar girl, and I took her with me to Motor City Nightmares in Detroit, and I met PJ Souls, and she warned me to watch out for my girlfriend and Kane Hodder, because Kane Hodder likes to get handsy with the chicks.
Oh, he does. Yeah.
Is that wrong?
He always
that
has a
wrong?
bottle of booze at his table now.
Nothing wrong with that. I will say
The
PJ
guy
had
right
some
in front of
nice. She
me, I
had,
might
she
as
had
well
some
do
nice
the
tots.
homage.
She had some nice tots.
She said she hadn't signed one of these before. I was the first one. Nice little thing to
What is
show.
it?
The artwork.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
That had to have been recent. When did you see her?
Flashback. She signed that and the phone and the Fright Rags figure for me.
Badass.
She gets hit with a couple of nip shots there too.
There was a lot of nip shots in that. PJ Souls definitely had some nice boobs.
And this is where you get a real close, clear shot for the first time. That
This
far
is
up
the
close.
This
best
the
shot.
best shot. Oh God, was this good? Okay, if this is a joke.
Now,
How
I
great
got
a
it.
shot is that?
I think, well, this is when I was talking in the chat room with you guys when Kills came out. I would have liked to have seen him pick up the cell phone when he killed the Karen and Kills. I thought that would have been cool. It would have been a big homage to this when Laurie
Yeah.
was calling. But
Yeah, I like the original ending.
I made a skit comedy show. I got like a whole series. I'll tell you guys about it later. I reenacted the scene where he strangles PJ Souls with the phone cord, but instead I use a cell phone.
Oh, actually,
So
I missed
did
one too.
Strangle my brother's wearing a wig. I make my brother play PJ Souls, and he pulls out his man titties. See anything you like? And then when I do that scene, I grab the cell phone and fucking choke him out with it.
I almost
There's
forgot. There was one. If you watched when Bob gets killed, a boom mic is visible at the top of the screen when Michael stabs Bob. It shines light off and is clearly visible.
you guys can, if you watch like the fans that created the videos on the H25 Years of Terror disc, there's like a guy that did that. See anything you like, and he drops his shirt in bed.
Oh, really?
Which version are you guys watching? Because I know the version I'm watching came from the 25th anniversary. So right now he's seeing Michael's station wagon. In the older versions, when the theme plays, when he walks over, all of a sudden it speeds up the theme. Do you remember that?
This is the FYE Steelbook one. What was that? 35th anniversary.
Because they corrected it in later releases. Yeah, they didn't do it in this one. This is the 25th anniversary one. They must have cleaned it up. You go back to the VHS versions. I think the first DVD release, when he's walking towards it, the speed of the soundtrack actually speeds up.
Found the car. He's here.
But they fixed it for later releases.
I just looked behind me and noticed the station wagon. After standing here in a bush with nothing to do, no Game Boy, no nothing. But there it was.
There's Budweiser cans in the station wagon. What the hell?
Michael left a mess in my car.
Well, she's wearing one there. You could see, Michael. So.
Shame.
Did you notice the ramp that Michael walks backwards on after he drops the? Oh yeah, it's clear he's walking off a ramp because he's above everything. Oh yeah, that's another one. We'll be getting there.
What 1978? Everybody's like, "Don't walk over there!" in the theater for the first time, right? Don't go over there.
Well, this is clearly the continuity error where earlier Annie was saying, she was saying, "Oh, I'm watching. I'll be at the Doyle house. It's 3 houses down. No, it's not. It's directly across the street."
Yeah, someone should have told her she can't wear a bra.
That was probably Carpenter.
They should have kept that flow with this shirt. It would have rocked ass.
It was the 70s. But things were a little bit more looser, more freer. It was a sexual revolution.
Free the tatas. I am all for women's rights. I think they should be able to walk around without bras and restrictions. That's just me being empathetic or sympathetic, better yet, to the plight of the female.
So what is the house number? I just saw it pop up there. When I don't know that. That'd be a good trivia question.
Is that a no soliciting sign? No, that's the mailbox slot, isn't it?
It's the mailbox slot, yeah. And if you guys notice, to the right, what's there? Not a living room. It's to the left.
Would you like to live in a peaceful new world, Jehovah's Witness?
Would you like a copy of the Watchtower?
You know, the
I figured Michael would like that one.
I've had to do that before.
Mm-hmm.
All the problems, the continuity problems, nobody gives a shit. It's still a classic. That's why it's so great. It's like,
well, here she's walking around the left side of the house, and now when you see her in the back of the house, she's coming from the right side of the house. Watch.
all right, you meatheads.
Yep. See, now she's coming from the right side of the house. And there's that plant that Michael broke. It's still hanging. This is no way to dig on the film, guys. This is my favorite film ever. I'm just going down the things that make this thing so special.
So he's also gonna run up the stairs after he traps the door there with the rake, and he's gonna get up there.
Yeah, I never understood the rake thing. How the hell did he do that if he's moving shit around upstairs? Because you can hear him moving stuff around. I never understood that one either.
He's the man of mystery.
And in a frantic situation, I doubt a rake could stop you from opening a door.
Dude, I would just friggin' full force run at that door if some guy was chasing me with a fucking knife.
Yeah, fuck the glass. You know what? You're gonna
Glass
be on
my
adrenaline.
ass.
Not
gonna be
Brett.
fucking-
Brett would just turn around and beat his ass.
Because that's the best kind of door to break. With all that glass, it'd be an easy door to run through.
I'll fucking whip
rather
it
than a
out and call him
solid
nice
door.
ass.
And one thing I always liked about this sequence, right here, there's no sound in the back. It's dead silent. It's creepier when she's talking.
Yeah, because they play the Halloween theme even when nothing's going on
Yeah,
throughout
but
the
this-
whole movie.
It was perfect that it was dead silent while she was walking around downstairs. I always thought that was creepier than having a theme in the background. Now it's going to kick back in. Here it goes. But that was perfect the way he did that, where he just did not play anything and just had it quiet. Because she was talking, thinking she'd hear them, or they'd call back, and there's like dead silence.
Oh, got to take a whiz. Drink break.
You want to do a pause?
We can pause.
We can do a pause.
No, we don't need to pause. I'll just run so we can keep the movie going for
Because
everybody
this-
watching.
Because there's a lot of good shit just about to happen.
I know, that's why I want to run. I'll be back in 25 seconds or less.
Run, Forrest.
I'm trying.
It would just love to be here to see this when it first came out, like with not knowing anything, and just to feel how I'd be, or just to have that feeling.
Oh God, I would have loved to have seen this in the theater when it first came out, and unfortunately, like I said, I didn't see it till it was on HBO.
kind of like the. I don't know if I was telling you like. We'll watch this here. I just don't get those feelings as much anymore because of the internet.
Perfect timing. Oh, the music started. Time to drink.
Music
She might
started.
look upset, but she wants to know where her blouse is at.
And here's the thing. Here's a nice thing. If you actually zoom in on the tombstone, says Judith was born November 10th, 1947, and died October 31st, 1963. That would make her 15, almost 16 when she died. Yet everybody says that she was 17 years old.
Now, this part always bugged me. How does a motherfucker just all of a sudden drop and swing? And who opened that damn door?
I know.
Hey, we got some nip action, though.
There's a little
Time
some
to
nip,
drink.
though. Time to drip. Nope. Every time you see boobies, you got to drink.
That's all right.
My number one scene of the entire movie and series.
One of the
Blacklight.
best film sequences ever.
Dean Cundy just turning that.
Shout out to Dean Cundy. Brilliant.
Look at that. That is just.
And for those who don't know, he ended up doing Jurassic Park, for Christ's sake.
Yeah, well, he
Back to
did,
the
he did
Future.
Back to the Future, too.
Romancing the Stone.
Romancing the Stone. I mean, he's done so much shit. What a
Oh.
great scene. Him
Get back here,
walking.
bitch.
My thing is like this staircase must have been like 80 feet long because he's walking down it for like way too long.
But you know what? It's him coming down the stairs, like the shadows through the.
Through the spindles. Oh, it's great.
Dude, wouldn't it be great if there's an outtake like when he breaks through here, he stops and just grabs some popcorn really quick.
I'm locked in from the inside, like Andy was earlier in the laundry room.
Well, isn't that why that's a dirty piece right there? A glass. That's the shatter glass or the.
That's
Candy
the
glass?
breakaway. You can see the breakaway glass right there.
There's a famous still right there.
That's beautiful.
And actually, I forgot. If you watch, just after Laurie is slashed on her arm by Michael's knife, she turns around screaming, then falls backward over the stairwell. If you watch closely, the camera shows her falling over the railing with her legs pointed upward. You can see a harness rope attached to her.
See, well, Michael obviously stopped to get popcorn or have a beer or something right there. You figure he'd be right there, right?
Oh,
He
look.
should-
Get up, bitch! Here's Dickhead. Dickhead's in the
He's
house.
like, I'll let her walk for a little bit. I gotta take a shit.
Big
Oh,
Ed's
what?
in the house. What's up, dog?
We're watching
Hey.
Halloween, but you have to watch it on your own. We can't broadcast it because they'll take it right down. We're watching it all simultaneously. If we put it up on the
Nice,
screen,
yeah.
copyright will take it right down.
Hey, this is absolutely the most educational version of a watch along of this movie of all time. We've
Oh,
got to
honey.
be groundbreaking right now. Nobody knows all this shit.
And see where
No,
we
it's
go.
what's amazing is just to catch a few of the camera things a bit more, slowing it down and
The keys. Oh, the keys.
wake the fuck up.
Holy hell. We got some thunderstorm action in the back here.
Holy shit, that was
Well, here was another one. When Laurie escapes out of the back of the Wallace house, she runs out towards the right of the door. The next scene, she's running towards the left of the house. See, look, the doorknob is on the right. See her banging? She's on the doorknob is right below her. Then when it flips to the inside, now the
She's
door
banging?
now the doorknob's on the right. It should be on the left.
See who points out this shit? Only the Halloween pod people.
yes, only the monsters.
And when Laurie tells the kids to go upstairs in the Doyle house and to shut off the lights, you can see the light switches are already in the off position.
God damn, those
Now look at the
movies-
fan.
There's
Look
the
real
fan.
close. You can see the fan in the background. Watch.
Please stop.
Jesus shit. Are you guys hearing the storm in the background or no?
Yeah. a little bit of it
can-
there.
Yeah, I hear that.
That's fucking sweet.
We're watching Halloween. Not Halloween, or Halloween, but we're Halloween. And we're right now currently sitting at 1 hour, 20 minutes, and 16 seconds.
I swear, the way he falls forward there, he's like, He's like, "Oh, is that a cheeseburger down there?" He like dives down as if it's like a freaking.
This is a famous shot of her with the knife.
Look at his
I
leg.
recommend everybody get that knife too. If you get a 78 Lamson and do your research and get the size, that thing is huge.
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 And this scene right here is the snow globe from the 20th anniversary set.
Yep.
Here comes Loomis strolling around. So, people, we are at 1 hour, 21 minutes and 15 seconds, and Sheriff Brackett's just pulling up. He's here. He's 3 blocks down.
I found the car. It was right behind me all night.
I love their conversation in the second one, though. No man can take.
Go on, move. Go on, move.
You know what always
Put that
bugged
thing
me about
away.
the second one? Why do they fucking why does the sheriff so adamantly say, you let him out? What the fuck you mean he let him
Yeah.
out? I don't get
You
that.
don't know shit.
I
You don't know-
never understood that either. Like, you let him out. Or they did the same thing in Ends where
He's
it's
like
you-
the opposite.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, why would I be here? Right? You know,
Yeah.
it's just like,
It's like he could have been at home with his wife and banging his wife because in the novelization he had a wife and kids.
Nice fucking ass.
Read it.
another shot
That's
too.
the Brett
Wish I could wipe my
Patrick.
memory of this movie. I've seen so much. Oh, dickhead, blaspheme.
What'd he say?
Wish I could wipe my memory of this movie. I've seen it so much.
No,
Not a good
he's
game for
saying
me.
so he can watch it again fresh for the first time.
Oh, gotcha. I agree with you there.
Yeah, that's what he's saying. Trust me, that's my brother. He does not
I was gonna say,
dislike
I'm
this
like,
movie.
I was gonna pull a Sheriff Buford T. Justice from Smoking the Man. Ain't no way you came from my loins.
That was another perfect example of when he was coming up the stairs. You saw it even more clear with HD.
Yes. Yeah, the newer versions are so good. You see everything. I mean, some things you don't want to see, but you can really see everything. There's Mr. Tommy Lee Wallace.
Because he was a set designer, so he knew what.
Now,
the
if you look carefully, look between the blinds. When it starts shaking, you can see a guy with short sleeve shirt shaking the curtain. Look, see it?
Yeah,
He's got short sleeves on. Did you see that?
I caught it.
Mm-hmm. And the best thing is, if you watch this sequence, as the shape attacks Lori while she's hiding in the closet, the position of the clothes as well as the types of clothes hanging change frequently in every different shot.
That is surprising.
And when she
Yeah, there
when
it goes. The purple shirt. It's gone.
And when she reaches up to grab a hanger, she grabs a brass colored hanger. When it cuts back, she's opening up a white hanger.
She got a brass.
There's the brass
And it's
hanger.
white.
That's white.
Wow. Where else but the Halloween Collectors Podcast, gang?
Now, she's gonna get the knife here. So this is where he has his eye problem in the later movies, obviously, right? The
Yeah.
knife here
I think it was from the hanger, right?
for that, right?
See, that was in the gut or in
that
the
was in the
rib.
gut. It's funny
Oh,
though.
man.
She's
Well, look
gonna
at-
throw the knife again, but he don't pick it up this time.
And if you look, it looks like she's got a bra on.
Yeah, yeah,
Am I right?
yeah.
I'm glad he fell just far enough away for her to be able to open the closet door, though.
Oh, yeah. Dickhead. Yeah, I'm right there, man. I'd love to be able to just to be fresh for me. The slow reveal of Michael behind her is my favorite shot, but the closet scene is just Tommy Lee Wallace knocked that out of fucking park.
I would just throw a whole bunch of clothes on him and take it off.
Draw some dicks on his mask and fucking take some selfies and fuck off.
Could you imagine the days of like cell phones? You'd be like this, taking a picture with them.
Michael, you need some nylons, baby.
I want you to grow up to be a real housewife of Beverly Hills and be successful. And I want you to just fall apart in any way, every way, shape, or form.
And go grab your witchcraft cards or whatever the fuck she was doing in the bar.
Start drinking now.
And another
Start
iconic
drinking.
scene. I remember watching this when the first time, and he sat up, and we were like, "No fucking way!"
And she doesn't have a fucking clue.
Loomis, come here, come here.
Damn it!
That son of a bitch in there.
Damn it! Damn.
That's the second house he visited. The first, when he ran in, there was an abusive stepdad when the kids ran out. He figured it wasn't his business, and he kept on his journey. Great mask.
Oh God! And this is the gentleman right here that will be marrying Michael and his wife to be.
That's right. The great Tony Moran. There he is.
That's it. He didn't want to. There is Tony Moran.
Have you guys seen the poster for our convention?
Very nice.
Very nice.
Yeah, he did a great job.
The fuck are you doing here?
Now here's Jim Winburn.
Jim Winburn.
There's the ramp.
That's the ramp. And if you notice, what happened? He fell out the back of the house. But
It's the front
earlier,
page too.
when she was throwing the plant up to wake Tommy up, it was the front of the house.
That's right. And then, not to mention, if
Wait,
you
listen,
go to
wait,
H2,
listen. Shh. It was the boogeyman. See, and
no, I don't hear it.
and you know what? Go on to Jamie Lee Curtis's was it Twitter or Instagram?
I don't need to. She wrote it on my poster.
Yeah, and
It
she
was-
actually she posted pictures today of her actual script, and she showed the part where it said it was the boogeyman.
I thought she talked about it at Horror Hound when she did the appearance there on the panel that they had.
Now look at all the dirt. Now in Halloween 2, it's fresh grass.
Well, because they had him coming out of the front of the house, which was completely wrong, and getting shot 7 times.
I always love when that crash, that body crashing to the ground, body that
Like
box
Charlie
of-
Brown.
Where's the cartoon outline of him in the grass? Part 2, yeah. He's like looking around like, fuck.
Screw it, we should just do Halloween too.
You know the Atari
I got
game?
beer, I'll keep going.
You know the Atari game?
And look. The knife is on the ground when it should be upstairs.
Good point. You know the Atari game does this after you die. It shows like the different scenes, just
Wait,
like
here's
that. Only it's Atari and it's just like slightly different because there's like a black
One
box
more.
on the side of this one.
Oh no, I'm sorry. That was it. That was just it. So that's all I had on my list. Aside from Michael being credited as 23 when he's actually 21. That is Halloween.
Let's count the autographs I got on the poster.
Do it every time.
I'm bummed too. Hey, I'll watch Halloween too. I don't give
Well,
a
I
shit.
think Arthur Mallett's dead, so it's probably. Oh, Brent LePage we haven't seen anywhere.
Yeah, Brent LePage. Yeah, Adam
I think
Hollander.
Robert Phelan's dead.
Robert Phelan. No, he's still alive.
Oh, he's still alive?
Yeah, Tony Moran, Will Sandin,
Peter
boyfriend.
Griffin.
David Kyle still alive. Peter Griffin. How great is that?
Ray Stella with that Panaglide.
He don't get enough credit.
There's Kim Gottlieb.
Oh,
Yes.
I got her too. So 16 with Dean Cundy.
Yeah, see Barry Bernardi, he'd be a good one because he's such a
And you
big
see that?
Hollywood producer
See
now.
the best boy. The best boy's name is Steve Mathis. Last time I go to a party at Stevie Mathis' house.
Yep. Oh,
What was,
bitch,
where was that at?
it's the bitch Darcy that when needs the ride.
When she needs to ride in part 2, remember?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
The last time I go to a party at Stevie Mathis' house.
The Bowling Green Philharmonic Orchestra. They just made that name up just to have a name there. Remember that?
Yeah, because he's from Bowling Green, Kentucky.
Michael, you would have to get Blue Oyster Cult to sign that poster, wouldn't you?
You should.
I would let the singer.
Okay.
It'd be Buck Dharma.
Man, this was like the greatest night of my life, you guys.
Oh, that was great. I respect the hell out of this movie, what they did with Little. Exactly, dickhead. I mean, to make what they made, and it's so enduring.
And it just builds friendships. It just has this whole culture around it. And nobody, maybe like Star Wars or something, but who the fuck knows this much about any movie on planet Earth? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Oh,
This
man.
is our Star Wars to a lot of people, you know?
Definitely.
All right, we watching
But-
Halloween too.
We have to promote the hell out of this watch along because we really pointed out some shit that I guarantee you people have never heard before.
Dude, I'm all for it if you don't want to do it on the air since we only promoted the first one, but whatever you guys want to do.
I'm working from home tomorrow, so I plan that specifically because I'm going to keep having a couple beers, go have a cigar.
Yeah,
So
I would be all for it after we're done with going on this one. We should probably promote doing a Halloween 2 on the side, but we could just do one for fun if you guys are up for it.
Well, I was thinking we should do like a watch along, maybe once or twice a month. Not just we could do the Halloweens, we could do other movies.
I'm
we could
in.
just-
Part 2 would work, and then we go right to part 4, as you guys probably would agree.
Well, honestly, we already did part 3. We did it months ago.
Yeah, you guys
That's
did.
right. We did a watch along with part 3.
We already did it.
Yeah.
gonna
Yeah,
go
I would. And for those that may be watching after the fact, Michael, why don't you mention the giveaway for the podcast that's courtesy of Michael's Horror and Pinball?
That's right. And you know me, it'll probably end up being more than this. But as of right now, you're guaranteed for the next 100 subscribers to my Michael's Horror and Pinball YouTube page, your name will be entered into a drawing. And the person we pick out of the hat or whatever we pull out from is going to receive a Halloween Ends mask, courtesy of Michael's Horror and Pinball. And you don't have to pay shipping or nothing. You just got to tell me where to send it and you get it. And
So,
knowing me, there's going to
tell
be
them.
more to it than that.
So make sure you hit like below us, like this video. Be sure to
Like and blow us.
below us. Yeah.
Yeah,
below.
like and blow us.
To like below us, you know. Now, below everything that's here, make sure you like that because we're going to keep track of all the new subscribers as of yesterday, and you'll be entered and you'll win that mask. And probably, if I know Michael, there'll be something else he's going to throw in there too for you guys, which he actually mentioned. It was the Halloween 4.
Awesome.
Was it out the mold for Halloween 4 mask?
I have that.
I thought that's what you mentioned yesterday. Well, whatever.
I might. That sounds like me.
So if you're watching this after the fact or you're watching it now, make sure you hit that like button because we will be keeping track of everybody that's gonna like up for the next 100 subscribers. And win a nice, it's nice to win something, especially when I'm all about free stuff. Lord knows I spend enough money on this freaking Halloween shit.
Hell yeah.
I wish I could claim it as a dependent when I do my taxes.
You got to open a place called Patrick's Horror and Pinball. Then you can write this shit off.
Oh God, I wish I could. Jeez.
I found
There's
I found
method to my
nerd
madness,
list
gang.
here. I don't know if I can
What's-
turn it. I found my nerdness here.
Uh-oh, what do you got?
So my wife, my buddy Dan, that was us at Jamie Lee Curtis. He's getting his big True Lies picture signed from Suncoast Video. So that's my little claim of fame there, I guess, from the night she came home thing she did from Whorehound. So
Oh,
Yeah,
very
anyways.
cool.
sorry.
Awesome.
Right there in the video.
I'm such a nerd. I'm sorry.
The straight celebrity status. Maybe I should have you sign my poster.
Nerds.
But you were there too,
nerds,
and we
nerds,
didn't know
nerds,
each other though,
nerds.
right?
What's that?
You were there too. We just didn't know each other, right?
True story. And I definitely wasn't on no camera either.
Did you? Well, you got the autograph there though, right?
Yes.
This was a great time, guys. I'm all for anything.
This is great, man. I had a ball watching it with you guys and just
We got a
Going
plan
down
to
my whole
do the
list.
second one now.
and anybody that might be watching this after the fact, if I missed any of the stuff that the classic stuff in the movie that whether the goofs, gaffs, whatever you want to call them, by all means let me know below because I want to add it to my list. And like I said, I'll preface this because Halloween fans are very toxic. This is not a slight in no way, shape, or form on the Halloween. I mean, I live it. Look behind me. I just thought it'd be cool to go through all this stuff because that's what makes it so special. It's like a treasure hunt when you watch this movie.
Yeah, we're sure that there's people that know about a lot of this stuff, but it's cool to just run past. They're like, look, I didn't catch the one cameraman through the at when Loomis was in the phone booth. That I never.
Neither did I.
Mm-hmm.
I thought I knew a decent amount. I guess I suck.
You dick.
How many blenders were in the Wallace's house?
Yeah, right.
That was a question that they asked on the bus, the trip when we were doing the tour in H40.
Really? Ooh, I
yeah.
look at that.
They were doing a trivia for Halloween to kill the time because it was a long drive, and that was one of the questions.
And look, we were all looking at Nancy Loomis's ass tonight, and you realize she changes her underwear.
There's probably blenders that you're catching more and more as this goes on.
Oh, definitely.
That's what I'm saying. If I miss something, by all means, man, let me know because I want to add it to this list. I think it's awesome.
And we want to know if there's
list,
something we didn't mention. Please, we want to know.
That's what I'm saying, man. Let me know if I missed it.
Yeah, we're not acting all tough. Like we're just fans, man.
So as of now, this has 68 different things on it on this list.
Close to 69.
Next one, 69.
69. Let's make it 69. Find something, damn it.
Well, thank you guys. This was a great way to spend a Halloween. I couldn't think of a better way to do it.
Yes, indeedy.
And I'm gonna be going out to there. Like I said, I'm gonna go have a cigar and probably have a couple beers. I'm like, because you know what? Right now it's 11:58 on the East Coast. It's almost over.
It's almost November for you.
Yeah, it's over for me in 2 minutes. It's over, Johnny.
Over in 2 minutes. Well, that's a minute longer than David Kyle lasted in the beginning of Halloween.
Well, the shape is still here.
Happy Halloween, dickhead. So is Dickhead going to be out there for the festivities or not? So
God, I hope so. Text me, Dickhead, and tell me if you guys are going to be able to make it out for the wedding.
That's my goal tomorrow. I got to book the flight and get everything. I have to get everything set up because with the latest report on the wife, everything's looking okay. She's not going to be with me, obviously, because she's still a little doesn't want. She's it's going to just be me, unfortunately.
We are on our end. We are making it very special. We got a lot of stuff going on. It's very intricate. There's a lot more to it than just showing up and having Tony Moran give the vows. Trust me, or not the vows, but doing the ceremony. There's going to be a lot to it. So it's going to be a blast, and I look forward to it. And thank you guys for pointing out all that shit. That's so much stuff I didn't realize before.
We aim to educate.
We did that was a fantastic job, and we need to promote the hell out of this video because people will learn some serious shit. Like I've never heard half of that stuff, and I've been all over the place looking. So, anyways, we can ramble on and on, but we should do a watch along pretty soon. Within the next month or so, we'll do Halloween 2.
Yeah, let's do them in order. It'd be awesome.
Yeah, let's do that. And if Monday Monday nights are usually pretty much dead for me, so Monday nights work good. Monday
nights I could do Monday nights at 9, guys. If 10 o'clock for you, Pat. I know
10 o'clock, but that's fine for me. I'm a night owl, and it's perfect because by that time the wife is usually asleep.
Do you guys just want to do part 2 next week?
I'll do it. I'm game.
Here.
If you're in, I'm in. Urine. I said urine.
He said urine.
Well, cool. Then I'll see you guys. I'll be talking to you real soon. We'll be chatting here in a second.
Same time, Michael. Yep.
Same time, same bat time, same bat channel. And now the thing is, I think I'm going to do some research to see if there's any aside from the scene at the end of Halloween 2, when the explosion happens and you can see the walls and you can actually see the sides of
Mhm.
the walls shake. I'm gonna have to do some research and see if there's any continuity or any goofs, gaffs, so to speak, in Halloween 2. That's the only one that comes to mind is with the explosion at the end.
I think we could always go back to do number 1 again, like the TV would with the TV footage. I think that'd be kind of fun just to after we've done all the other ones, maybe or something, you know.
He said, "Dude, number 1."
That's pretty good.
I just say whip it out.
Yeah, that would be bad to do another watch long down the road of the TV cut and the TV cut of Halloween, and there's the TV cut of Halloween 2, which is even more completely fucking batshit crazy.
Yeah, the way the beginning starts out too, it's all out of order and shit. It's all
Yeah,
fucked
it's just
up.
all out of freaking whack. It's like they just like said, it's like they were like, okay, let's rearrange this shit.
I love this. Look at Dick Warlock right here where I go. I don't know if you could see it. He's like, his dick is so big.
This is
Sorry.
a big dude. That's a big dick on your
I
screen
know,
right there.
sorry. It just looked funny. He's like, unbelievable. Unbelievable.
I can't believe how big the dick is on your
Totally.
screen. What are we, 5? I know. Oh,
Yeah, I'm
this is
sorry.
wild.
Okay, I gotta make it. I'm trying to.
I love it.
Yeah,
Hey,
how much
so
have I been drinking?
we'll close up shop. I'm gonna go
Yes.
have a cigar and hang out. You guys, if you guys want to hang out, I'll be up for a bit. It all
Dude,
depends on your
You
schedule.
guys are awesome. I love you guys. Good stuff.
Love you, bro. Cheers, you guys.
Thanks to everybody that tuned in or popped in, popped out, and that's what she said. And we'll see everybody at the podcast next Saturday.
Yep.
Be sure
Cheers.
to like. Be sure to like so you get entered into the contest to win win the mask and something else.
Be
That's
sure to
right.
like and comment, and we're willing to learn, right?
They send us a special place. We are willing to learn. And on that note, see you guys later.
Cheers, bro.